Hi all, this is Sia Naz and welcome to episode 18 of the Diary of a Hip Hop Artist podcast. So this week's been a bit of a sparse week. Been a lot of personal things that I've been catching up on and trying to do. It's also been a really hot week. I know that's an excuse, but oh god, today's Sunday and it's been stinking hot the last few days and I've just been lazy as anything, especially when the air conditioner has broken down and it's 38 today and yesterday it was 39 and it's just been so hot. And of all the times for the air conditioner to break down, it has to be during the hottest days that we've had for this year and even for summer. During summer, it really hit this high. Climate change has really wrecked the environment. It's really bad. So this week I haven't been doing much because I've had a lot of personal things that I've been catching up on, but I've tried to do a bit. So let's start with the week and I'll explain to you what's been happening. So on Monday, I recorded the podcast for last week because I didn't get a chance to do it on Sunday. So I recorded the podcast, I edited it, I put it up on YouTube. I did all the stuff that you have to do to get a podcast up on YouTube, and then I promoted it. So that took up all of Monday. Then on Tuesday, I checked where some of the videos that I got people to promote for me, like where they put those videos. And I was really disappointed to find that one person that I paid to promote my podcast and some of my videos were putting them in like work from home groups and online working groups and just in areas that's got absolutely nothing to do with music. And that really, really annoys me. It's so stupid. Like, why don't people just see the topic of the videos that they have to promote and then put them in the proper categories, in the proper areas? And just makes me furious. And then I had to scold them and tell them to remove everywhere they posted some of my videos because they're in the weirdest groups. Like, hip hop's got nothing to do with work from home and online working, and made me so angry. I was absolutely furious, and it's embarrassing because people see your face and they're like, oh, this person's spamming us. It's not good for your reputation. So I was really unhappy about that, and I knew I should have checked it sooner, but I left it because I had stuff to deal with. So I was really unhappy with that, and I told them to delete where they've spammed my videos, and I'm never ever using them again. So that made me really furious. So that was Tuesday, and then a lot of the music that I make, I've got 2 external hard drives, and I hadn't transferred some of the stuff that I've made and samples that I'd bought on the hard drive that I use. So I've got a backup hard drive, so then I had to transfer things from one hard drive to the other. And the annoying thing is it doesn't automatically update files. You have to transfer files across, so I have to sit there and put up and plug in both hard drives and have a look at which ones haven't gone across to the spare hard drive. So that took me a while. So that was on Tuesday as well. So then on Wednesday was a long day. I had a lot of personal shit to deal with on Wednesday. I was in no mood to do anything. I was just really tired. Just been really tired lately. So Wednesday was lots of personal stuff. And Thursday too. Thursday morning actually was better. On Thursday, I recorded vocals for 2 of the songs that I've made beats for. And I wrote lyrics for, so I recorded the vocals, but I haven't had a chance to fix them up, because when I record the vocals for one of my songs, I record the vocals like 3 or 4 times, because it doesn't always sound right the first time, because you got to warm up, and so you've got to do a few different takes to get the emotion in there as much as I can, and just to get the tempo and the groove right, just to get the feel right. So it takes a few goes to do that. So I have to go in. It's called comping. It's where you go through the different takes that you've done of your vocals, and you pick the best sections and you put it together in one, and you sound perfect, but actually you've done like 1,000 times. So I did that on Thursday morning. Then the rest of the day I just had enough of just the personal stuff that was happening. So Thursday I watched BlacKkKlansman, and I really try to watch as much as I can, or like just to keep up with black culture, because it's really important. I mean, hip hop is black culture, and I love doing hip hop. And so I feel like I feel like I want to support the community. Not that I have to, but I want to. So I try to watch the latest movies or try to support causes and like Black Lives Matter, and which is really important. And just to be on the side of black culture and what's important. So that's really important to me to do that. Thursday I watched BlacKkKlansman. It was not an easy movie to watch, especially towards the start. It's just, I know it's black humor, but it was pretty dark in some places. Made me really angry. And then when you see the live scenes at the end, that made me really angry. You can see like what the movie's talking about is put into real life action. That David Duke guy, God, I just want to punch him in the face. Anyway, so that was BlacKkKlansman. That's my relaxing movie that I watched, but I'm glad I saw it. Not easy to watch, but I'm glad I saw it, and well deserved to Spike Lee for winning the Oscar for Best Director on that one. Long overdue. So then on Friday I had to edit all my podcasts that I put up, because you're not allowed to put, iTunes sent out an email saying that if you've got the word podcast or episode 1 in your description, that they're not going to put your podcast so that people can find it. So I had to go through all my podcasts and delete all of them that said episode 1, episode 2. So I think that if you go to iTunes now, you won't see it says episode 1, episode 2. It has a description of what's in the episode. That's the reason why they've all changed, because Apple said that they're not going to promote or put your podcast in the ratings or put it in search. If it's got episodes, it has to have the description. I think it's just so people can find what they're looking for easier if they're searching for something, and not have episode or podcast there, because it's just a waste. But I've put it in the description of the podcast mainly so I know what episode I'm up to. But it does have it in the description. So that was on Friday. So this weekend, yesterday and today, what I've been doing when I haven't been sulking that it's too hot is I've finally had a chance to start transferring things to my new laptop. So that's what I've been doing, and God, it's a pain in the ass to transfer everything across, and so far so good, but it has been really difficult and it's really frustrating. So that's what I've been doing the last few days. So I haven't been able to do too much this week. Yeah, just lots of personal stuff to deal with, and then just transferring a lot of stuff from the old laptop to the new one, and just making sure everything works. I still need a few more days to transfer everything across, but from what I've seen, like the new laptop, it's got a lot more space in there, there's more hard drives, so I'm hoping that it will go faster. But so far what I found is it's a little bit slower, even though it's double the hard drive, double the space. And I think there were two things that I should have looked at more carefully. Whereas with the old laptop, it's a bit faster. With the new laptop, it's a bit slower, but everything else is a bit faster. So I don't know, I guess time will tell. I'm just trying to keep everything on my external hard drive and not have it on my laptop so that it runs fast, because Ableton just crashes a lot, and also Adobe Premiere Pro that I use to make all my videos and that, it's really, really slow. So I'm just trying to keep everything off my laptop and on the external hard drive, and just trying to keep everything really clean on my laptops, because it's really doing my head in. And it shouldn't be like that. So deleting a lot of stuff that I don't need, transferring as much as I can onto the external hard drives, and just trying to keep everything clean. I'm trying to Marie Kondo everything. My desk definitely needs it. It's such a pigsty and it's such a small desk. I had a bigger desk, but I thought I don't need it, but actually I regret getting rid of it because now I've got my little desk, and this one you can stand up with it, so it moves up. But the problem was that I tend to lean over. Like when I'm working on Ableton, I can work on Ableton for hours at a time and not get bored. But what happened was I've hurt my back. So this stupid desk is useless now, so it just stays flat. Like I just don't raise it anymore. It just stays down at the normal level. So now I'm just really regretting getting rid of my old desk because it was really big. It was a nice big desk and I got lots of stuff on my desk, so now I'm just squashed. So I've just got to figure out how I'm going to work that out because, yeah, it's really squashed. So that's the adventures of this week. Not much to show for it. I just want to start getting back into the swing of things. This year has been a bit of a shitty year. Lots of personal problems, mainly with being a carer for my parents and looking after them. So it's just worrying about them, and you're just not in the mood to be doing music when you're worrying about your parents because they're not well, and you're trying to look after yourself, and you're trying to work on so many things, and then you end up doing nothing because you're just emotionally exhausted. That's where I'm at now. I'm emotionally exhausted, so I'm doing the best I can. I wish I could be doing more, but I'm discussing it with my shrink, so we're trying to figure things out, how to just ease my mind. And my neighbours are a pain in the ass. I just can't stand them. A family of 4 kids just does my head in. I can't stand it, and all I do is scream at them all day long. It's like, why did they move here? I just want them to move away. I just want them to go away with all the problems that I'm having, and then to have that on top of it just does my head in. So anyway, we've all got personal problems we're going through, so I hope that it's not getting on top of you. Make sure you talk to someone. Lifeline is there. There's a lot of online chat that you can go to. Beyond Blue, I think, has got online chat where you can talk to a counsellor. Make sure you do all that. Talk to someone. Don't sit in your problems, and because then it sits in your mind, and then you just worry more, and it's not good. So don't get trapped in your mind. You get trapped in that fog and you just can't get out. So write it down, talk to someone, deal with the issues. So try not to get too bogged down in everything. Sometimes we've got problems way beyond what we can handle. So that's where I'm at the moment. So I'm hoping in the next few months things will settle down a bit, but yeah, it's gonna be hard in the next few years for me. I know that, with my parents' health declining, so not easy. But everyone's got something that they're going through. Not to belittle my situation, but yeah, it's not the easiest. So anyway, that's it for this week. Please share with your friends or someone you think would like to hear this podcast, and I will catch you on the next show. Thanks for listening, friends. Speak next week. Bye.